Ever notice how feelings rarely arrive with a dramatic confession? Most of the time, love sneaks in through tiny moments, stolen glances, quiet favors, and the little ways someone rearranges their world around you. In the next few minutes, I'll take you through 10 subtle, science-backed signs that your crush might actually like you. One sign alone doesn't prove anything, but the more of these you spot, the clearer the picture becomes. So sit tight, watch for the tiny signals, and by the end you'll know what to notice next time they smile, lean in, or just stay. Let's start. They fixate on you? Eyes often reveal what words won't. If you catch your crush looking at you again and again, not a passing glance but that soft, attentive stare when they think you aren't watching, it usually means their attention keeps drifting back to you. People unconsciously look toward what occupies their mind. A favorite snack, a photo, or the person they're attracted to. Look for consistent patterns, their gaze finding you across a crowded room, lingering when you talk, or quick looks when they think it's subtle. Also notice where their focus goes during group moments. Do they scan the group but keep returning to you? That repeated, almost automatic attention is a clear cue that you're present in their thoughts. Important, one brief stare can be curiosity. Steady, repeated fixation over time is what signals deeper interest. They lean toward you? Body language is loud even when words are quiet. When someone likes you, their whole body tends to orient toward you. Shoulders, feet, even the angle of their head. Leaning in is a non-verbal, "I want to be closer." It's an instinctive move that shows they care about what you're saying and want to catch every word. You'll notice it in conversations. While others might recline or cross their arms, your crush subtly edges forward, closes the gap, or turns their torso so they're directly facing you. Sometimes it's a tiny shift, a shoulder tilt, their knee turning your way, but those small adjustments add up. Here's a quick, fun test to try the next time you talk. Share a curious little detail, something light and personal, and watch whether they lean in to listen or stay put. If they lean, even a little, that forward orientation is usually curiosity turning into interest. And when leaning pairs with mirroring, matching your gestures or posture, that forward motion becomes a clear sign of attraction. They open up and get vulnerable? Trust is the shortcut from acquaintance to something deeper, and vulnerability is the language that signals it. If your crush starts sharing personal stories, admitting fears, or telling you things they wouldn't say to most people, that openness is meaningful. It means they're inviting you into their inner world. Pay attention to the tone and timing. Do they lower their voice when they tell something honest, hesitate a little before revealing a tough memory, or look for your reaction after they share? Those micro moments show they're risking emotional exposure with you. Vulnerability also often comes in stages. Small confessions at first, then deeper topics if you respond with kindness and trust. Try a gentle reciprocity when it happens. Briefly mirror their honesty with one true, short detail about yourself. If the conversation deepens and becomes mutual, that's a strong sign they see you as more than a casual friend. Finally, notice frequency. Occasional vulnerability may be genuine but rare. Regular, spontaneous sharing indicates ongoing emotional investment. They smile at you. Differently smiles are tiny windows into emotion, and when someone likes you, those smiles change in subtle but recognizable ways. There's the quick, polite smile for passing strangers, and then there's the warm, open smile that genuinely reaches the eyes and makes the whole face light up. When your crush feels that spark, their smile often becomes softer, and more spontaneous. Short grins turn into full, lingering smiles that stick around after they look away. You might see them smiling for no obvious reason when you're nearby, or catch them smiling before you even enter the room. That little preemptive glow often means they were thinking of you. Listen for physical cues that go with the smile. A relaxed jaw, slight squinting at the corners of the eyes, or a tiny inhale before the grin. Those micro details separate a genuine smile from a polite one. Try a playful experiment on camera. Tell a light, slightly embarrassing story and watch whether their smile shifts from polite to warm. If it does, their emotional response is real. Finally, notice timing and frequency. An occasional big smile is nice, but repeated, spontaneous smiles when you appear or while you talk are strong indicators they feel comfortable and happy around you. And that happiness often means attraction. They open their posture around you? Physical ease is a quiet giveaway. Closed posture, crossed arms, hunched shoulders, legs tucked in, signals defensiveness. Open posture, uncrossed arms, relaxed shoulders, an exposed chest, and feet pointed toward you, signals comfort and availability. If your crush relaxes around you, drops their guard, and physically opens up when you're near, they're communicating safety and attraction without saying a word. Watch for tiny changes. Arms uncrossing as you join a conversation, toes or knees angling in your direction, hands resting visibly rather than clenched, or their torso turning so they face you squarely. Even how they sit can tell a story. Leaning back comfortably while keeping you in focus, or sitting forward with an open chest, shows different kinds of ease and interest. A quick on-camera demo. Stand with a slightly closed stance, then open up as if someone you like walks in. Exaggerate the uncrossing of arms and the torso turn so viewers clearly see the contrast. They look into your eyes? Eye contact creates chemistry. Literally. When someone repeatedly meets your gaze, it triggers bonding hormones and builds a sense of closeness that words alone can't create. Pay attention to the quality of the look. A warm, steady gaze held for a beat longer than usual, a soft squint at the corners of the eyes, or a quick smile that follows a long glance are all different flavors of interest. Context matters. Do they look at you when you're speaking, when others are talking, or during shared quiet moments? Those moments show they're seeking connection, not just scanning the room. Be careful not to confuse simple attention with intensity that feels invasive. Staring can signal dominance or discomfort. What you want to spot is repeated, intentional eye contact that pairs with other friendly cues. Smiles, leaning in, or relaxed posture. Try a small on-camera exercise. Hold the camera's gaze, or look into someone's eyes for 3 seconds, then break and smile. Notice if they return the look or smile back. If they do this often, especially across multiple interactions, it's a strong sign they're emotionally invested and curious about you. They make gentle physical contact? Touch is one of the fastest ways to build closeness, and small, seemingly casual touches can carry big meaning. Think of the hand on your back as you walk through a crowd, the brief brush of their fingers when handing something over, or that playful nudge during a joke. Those tiny moments trigger bonding hormones and can signal that they want to be physically closer to you. Look for patterns. Are these touches directed mostly at you? Do they happen more when the two of you share a laugh or a vulnerable moment, and do they sometimes linger a fraction longer than necessary? Context and consent matter. Friendly cultures and personalities vary, so compare how they touch you versus others. If they consistently find excuses to make contact with you specifically, a comforting hand after you've had a bad day, helping you steady yourself on uneven ground, or a light touch to get your attention, it's likely more than accidental. For your recording, try an on-camera demo. Show a neutral, friendly touch, like a brief clap on the shoulder, and then a warmer, intentional touch, like a hand guiding someone gently, so viewers can see the difference. Close by reminding viewers that respectful boundaries are key. If a touch feels uncomfortable, that's not a sign of affection and should be addressed. They make time for you. Time is the currency of care. When someone spends their limited hours on you, it's a practical way of saying you matter. If your crush rearranges plans, clears a slot in their day, or consistently chooses to be with you even when other options exist, that willingness to prioritize you shows real investment. Watch for who initiates plans. Do they suggest one-on-one hangouts, follow up quickly to confirm, or show up when you need help without being asked? Small choices add up too. Staying a little later after work to chat, responding quickly to messages at odd hours, or canceling less important plans to keep time with you. Try a simple on-camera demo. Mime 2 calendars, one crowded, one cleared, and show the cleared one labeled with your name. That visual helps viewers recognize the difference between casual availability and deliberate prioritizing. Also notice patterns over time. An occasional free evening is nice, but repeated, consistent effort across weeks is a stronger indicator they care. Finally, remember reciprocity matters. If they make time and you do too, that mutual investment often signals the relationship. So that's the 10 subtle signs to watch for. Eyes that keep finding you, leaning in, opening up, those genuine smiles, relaxed posture, held eye contact, gentle touches, making time, mirroring your moves, and the little investments they make. If you notice several of these happening again and again, there's a good chance your crush actually likes you. What should you do next? Take a small, confident step. Smile back, match their energy, start a deeper one-on-one conversation, or casually ask them to hang out. No pressure, just curiosity. Respect boundaries and consent. If anything feels off or uncomfortable, step back and protect yourself. And remember, mutual interest grows with kindness and honesty. If you feel ready, be clear about your feelings when the moment feels right. If this helped, tell me which sign surprised you most in the comments, like the video, and follow for more quick psychology you can use.